Welcome back. In this video, we will be discussing how can we summarize a PDF using Langchain, and we will be using OpenAI as LLM, and for the UI part we will be using the Gradio. Okay. So basically, if we have a PDF file, so this is the high level architecture of the summarization. Okay. So usually, like if you have a PDF file, its text will be very large, right? So first what we will do, we will extract the PDF, or we will extract the data from the PDF. So once we have that data, what we will do, so we know that if consider like if you are using OpenAI, so in OpenAI like GPT 3.5 Turbo, its maximum token size is 4096, around 4096. I think that's a number. Okay, and that is the maximum token. So if we have the PDF content is more than that, then it will be we cannot directly summarize that. Okay, so for that what we will do, we will first divide them into small chunks. Okay, so here in this diagram we can see that we will have a PDF file and we will extract the data from PDF file, then we will divide them into small chunks. Okay, so chunks we can define. Okay, so here we will have like a n number of chunks, and what next is we will create the summary of all these chunks. Okay, so the LLM will create summary with respect to all these chunks. Then as a final step, what it will do, it will create a summary of all these summaries. Okay, then it will create a final summary. Okay, so this is the high level architecture of the summarization. So once again, so we will have a PDF file, we will extract that. This extracted content will be divided into small chunks. Okay, and the LLM will create summary of each these chunks. Then finally we will combine and generate the final summary. Okay, based on these n summaries. Okay, so I believe this is clear. Now we can start writing code. Okay, so for that, first of all, what we can do, we can write some code for the installation. Okay, so what we can do a pip install. First we can install the Gradio is for the visualization. Then we will have OpenAI. Then we will have PyPDF. Okay, then we need to have a tick token for OpenAI. Then we can have the Langchain. Okay, so let me install these basic files. Okay, so installation is progress. So in between, what I can do, let me import my Google key, OpenAI key. Okay, google.colab import drive. Now drive.mount. This is drive. So once that is done, I need to import this. Okay, let me give the permission. Second, here I am clicking on allow and import this. Then sys.path.append content drive iDrive. Okay, now let me import my keys. I think its name is constant. Yes, import start, import os dot environ OpenAI API key. Here this will be OpenAI API key. Okay, so this is done. So what we have done, we have installed the basic set of files. Then all these things I have used to get the OpenAI key. Okay, so I have saved the OpenAI key in one of my files in Google Drive. So I am just importing that. Okay, so that part is done. Now we can do some import. So we can import OS, then we can import Gradio as here. Now we can import Langchain dot. I think we can directly import from here. Can import OpenAI, can import prompt template if needed. Okay. Now we can import the summarizer. Okay. So in the chain we will have a module called summarizer, I believe. Summarize, import, load, summarize chain. Okay, let me import that. Let me run this. You can see if any error is there. Okay, import dot chains, not chain, import dot chain. Okay, I am executing it again. Okay, this time it is good. Now we need to have a document loader. We can have a, since it's PDF, we can use PyPDF loader. So the PyPDF is used to load the PDF file. Okay, then we can have a text splitter. This is to divide into small chunks. Okay, get the character splitter. Okay, fine. Now what we can do, we can import a PDF file. Okay, so that PDF file we can use for summarization. For that, I already have some file is there. This says about coronavirus. Okay, so let me copy it again. Let me download it, wget, paste it. Okay, so downloading is in progress. Okay, the file is here. Now what we can do, okay, I believe everybody is remembers this step, right? First we need to load the PDF file, then we need to extract the data. Okay, so for that what we are using is, we are using a PyPDF loader. PyPDF loader, and we can give the path. Let me copy the path here. Let me paste it here. Okay. Now we can load it. Okay. So here the loading is in progress. The loading part is done. Now I can check the. Yes, we can do the print of this docs. Okay, so this is the details. Now what we can do, we can split them into chunks. Okay, for that we have the text splitter. We have text splitter. We will use the recursive character splitter. Here we can mention the chunk size as 1000. Okay, then we can mention chunk overlap as 200. Okay, so what this means is, it will select the 1000 characters from the text, from the data. For example, it is selecting from 0 to 999. Okay, and this will split into one chunk. Okay, then when it is split into the second chunk, we set overlap as 200, right? Okay, suppose the first chunk is 1 to 1000, okay? Then the second chunks will be 800. It will start from 800 to 1000. I mean 800 to next 1000 characters. Okay, so that means it will have a overlap will be there. Okay, so this will help the LLM to summarize it in a better way. Okay, so that is why we most of the time like we will use this kind of a overlap. Okay, so once this is ready, we can split it. Okay, we can use text splitter dot split document and docs. Okay, so it says split documents. I always misses the S. Okay, so now it's done. So the first part is done. So what we have done, we have extracted the data and we document the PDF, then we split into chunks. Okay, now we can see the length of it. Okay, we can check len text. So it has a 18 chunks will be there. Okay, now we can load the LLM model. We can use OpenAI LLM model. Okay, okay, so we can execute it. OpenAI. Okay, so the execution is progress. So that is done. So we have the LLM is ready. Now we can load the summarizer. Okay, we will have a chain. We can have a load summarize. Okay, load summarize chain. Here we can mention our LLM. Then here we can mention the chain type. Okay, map reduce. We can set the verbose is equal to true to see that. Okay, so chain type is, there are different type of chain types are there. One is map reduce and one is another one is what we call stuff. Okay, so these are the two different chain types. Okay, so if the document size is very large or document size is high, it is better to use the map reduce. Okay, so because in map reduce what it will do, it will take the summary of each document. Okay, then it will create the summary of each chunks. Okay, so in the other case what it happen is it will take entire document and try to summarize it. So in that case what will happen, as we discussed earlier, it will mostly reach the token limit and it will throw a error. Okay, so now what we can do, we can run the chain dot run and here we can give the text. Okay, so let me execute it first, then chain dot run. Okay, so this is execution is in progress. So here we can see the chunks 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 I believe. Okay, 16 and 17, should be 18, maybe I missed something. So it will be like 18 summary. Okay, so once that is done, this is our combined summary. Okay, okay, so we actually achieved our result. So we got from the PDF document, we divided into small chunks, then finally we summarize each chunks, then we combined everything and generated the final summary. Okay, now what we can do, so this is very simple, right? This is very simple and easy to implement, and Langchain is made it very easy for us. Okay, so next step is we can use the Gradio as a UI part to implement this. Okay, for that what we can do, we can write a function. We can write a function summarize PDF. Here we will have the path. Okay. Here we will have the loader by PDF loader. We will load from the path. Okay, sorry. Then we can have the doc. Just a second, let me adjust the indentation part. Okay. We will have docs loader dot load. Loader dot load. Then text splitter. So this is same code. We are just writing it under a function. Recursive character splitter. Here I can mention chunk size is equal to 1000 and chunk overlap which is equal to 200. Now we can have the text splitter dot split this split document. Split document, and we can pass the docs here. Now next step is we can create the chain here. Here we can load summarize chain. Here we can pass the LLM, then we can pass the chain type as MapReduce. Now we can run the chain dot run text. Okay, here we will have the summary. This is the final summary. Then we can return the final summary. Okay, so we will have only 5 or 6 lines of code to get the summary part. Now the next is what we are going to integrate this with Gradio. So input PDF path. We can have a gr dot component dot text box. Here I can mention label as PDF path. Now we can have a output summary. This is also gr dot components. Again I am using the s dot text box. You can measure label equal to summary. Okay, something is combo COMPONENTS. Okay, so this is done. Now we can create an interface. Okay, interface is gr dot interface. Here I can mention the function. The function will be summarize PDF. Inputs will be input PDF path, and output will be output summary. Then we can have a title which is called PDF summarizer. Then we can have a description, provide PDF file path to get the summary. Fine. Now here what I can do, I can write a launch and share equal to true. So let me run this. Summarize PDF is not defined. Okay, so first I need to summarize PDF. First I need to run this. Okay, so this is not correct, so let me correct this. Summarize PDF. Okay, output summary is not defined, so output underscore summary, output summary. So let me execute it again. Again we have a issue description. Okay, description also spelling mistake, let me correct that also. Okay, now it's good. Okay, so the Gradio, we are getting this one. Okay, so we can use this link. Let me click on this link. Okay, so this is loading, it will take some time. Okay, now we have the PDF path and the summary and the PDF summarizer. What we can do, we can give this, we can copy this path and I can paste it here. Let me type it here and let me execute this. Okay, so this will read the document, it will divide into chunks and summary will be created. Okay, see. Okay, so yeah, that's it, we are done. Okay, so I believe it's everybody understood this one. This is very easy to create a summarizer using Langchain and the OpenAI. Okay, so and definitely the Gradio is a easy thing to develop this kind of a UI. Okay, so that is all about in this video. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.